Ernie's excited, ready to get going.
All right, we're live and back in session, or in session. I don't see any changes to the agenda.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we accept the agenda as posted.
We have a motion, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Chantel?
Chantel Wu with Indigent Services. The first case that I have for you this morning is case number 20230020. It's an application for cremation expenses through Wilkes Funeral Home in the amount of $1,200. The deceased was a 76-year-old female, a Bannock County resident, was not a veteran. With the information that we did obtain, it does appear that the deceased meets criteria to be eligible for assistance. The county is the last resource for payment of these final expenses, and there is no responsible party available for reimbursement of this request at this time. And then case number 20230021, it's an application for cremation expenses submitted through Wilkes Funeral Home in the amount of $1,200. The deceased was a 65-year-old male who is a Bannock County resident. He was a veteran. However, he is not eligible for any veteran benefits, death benefits at this time. Bannock County does appear to be the last resource for payment of these final expenses. There is no responsible party available for repayment of this request at this time as well. Our recommendation is an approval of both of these applications at this time.
Mr. Chair, on case number 20230020 and 0021, I would make a motion that we accept the recommendation and approve both cases.
We have a motion, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Sheriff?
Doesn't matter which mic.
You get one, and I'll get the other.
All right.
We're going to separate you and grill you.
I probably don't have too much to say.
Now, you have to talk directly to the commission. You can't talk to one another.
Tony Manu, Bannock County Sheriff.
Alex Hamilton, Chief Deputy Sheriff's Office.
So this is just a signature for a underage consumption grant, actually underage alcohol grant. It's an enforcement grant by the ODP. My captain initially thought it was a grant for the following fiscal year, so you put in the paperwork, and they came back and said, you know what, here's more money for this year. Apparently the grant's going to be gone next year, so they wanted the money to be spent this year. So they awarded more money to be used this fiscal year. So it's just an extension on the current grant that is in place now.
So they're adding $29,000 to the new
For underage alcohol.
And then what are you guys doing with that? What's your program?
We just go to
High
any
school rodeo.
yeah, things like that. Things like an event up at the event center. Anything where actually people, juveniles will group up. When they do Forest Service enforcement up there, keggers or whatever, they'll put a person under that grant to go do some patrolling up there.
Oh, okay.
So various times, just kind of the high times when we feel like there's going to be a lot of juveniles, which is generally all summer.
So it's more of an enforcement program,
Yes.
detention program.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, one of the things that we've used it for is just recently, like I've had 2 youth groups that I've had come to the
Yep.
sheriff's office, and we use those grant monies to just educate the youth. And it's also kind of a thing where we just go and we show them what we do at the sheriff's office. We take them through a tour of the jail just so they see what we do. And it's also kind of a thing that we're kind of building youth up for the future that maybe we can hire in the future. So
And that's actually expanded over the years
yeah,
as far
so
as
it's been a
how
really
many
good thing.
kids come through that now. So it's been pretty good.
Good.
Well, you had that deal at Century High School.
Yep.
That was impressive.
So,
My only one question,
okay.
how do you get a fifth quarter?
That's
I went to Marshall and I still don't figure out how you can get a fifth quarter.
I guess they're considering it in addition to the fourth quarter.
That's overtime.
No. Yeah.
I just laughed when I read through.
Yeah, I don't know. So,
Okay. Well, it sounds good. Mr. Chair, I'd make a motion that we authorize signature and accept the extension for the 5th quarter of the underage grant.
We have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank
All
you.
right, well, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Have fun the rest of your day.
Oh,
How we roll?
pretty light day,
Yeah.
actually. Next we have letters and notices. There's tax cancellation letter from the assessor. This is for an individual that missed the homeowner's exemption.
Mr. Chair, on parcel RPRCHIH00200, I make a motion that we accept the assessor's recommendation and exempt this property due to an error.
We have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Oops, sorry. Next we have, for signature only, career path internship, interagency memorandum of understanding with ISU.
Whose intern is this one for? This for Emma's? Okay. Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we approve and authorize signature for the career path internship agreement.
We have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And next we have the consent agenda. We have a manual check. We also have Independence Day vendor sponsor agreement. This is where John and I disagree. I learned today. One of the vendors is cookie dough. Raw cookie dough.
Love it.
And guess which of us is pro cookie dough?
I don't know. I'm going to say you're pro cookie dough.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way I'd go stand in line for raw cookie dough.
Me either. My wife would, though.
I would.
My daughter, Eve, would too. I hate it. Cook it like it's supposed to be. It's a cookie. Cook it.
On a side note on that check request, thank you for sending the picture of the check
Yep.
the other night. That was fantastic.
Yeah, that worked pretty slick. I mean, it took a little time, but it was make sure that we had it dialed in just right. But it was good.
Well, thank you for all of your work, all of you. That's, it's exciting. Good things happen. Motion on the consent agenda.
Mr. Chair, I'd make a motion that we approve the consent agenda as presented.
We have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
And on that, we also have the Bannock County Commissioners minutes for June 19th.
Mr. Chair, I'd make a motion that we approve the agenda or the minutes as presented.
Motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
And with that being said, we'll be adjourned until 1 o'clock.
Can I get that next check?
Is it 1 o'clock or 10
I
o'clock?
talked to Anita yesterday about running that
Was it
report
10:30?
for the
I don't